Hi guys, I know that you have already tried everything to get new clients. Maybe you're watching this video because you can no longer apply all the techniques that you have been taught for you to do and nothing has worked. But today I want to explain to you in a professional and simple and effective way how to prospect new clients as a social media manager. I want to give you 4 points for you to prospect new customers every day using 3 tools. The first and second point that we will be using is Instagram. So let's go. The first point is to focus on your niche. You have to know who and what you are looking for. What is your niche? It's no use for you to go out hitting everything that walks. So ask yourself some questions. Do you feel more comfortable in talking to doctors? Do you have experience working with restaurants? What is your experience? And this is a way for you to start looking which niche you're going to be focusing on. Is it influencers? Is it doctors? Is it, I don't know, whatever it may be. First, define your niche to increase your expertise. You will be able to differentiate yourself, as well as this will help you increase the chances of converting leads into clients. This is the first tip that I have for you. Once you have done that, within Instagram, you're going to start looking for your target audience. So if you're looking for doctors, you can go to the explore page and in the search box, do #doctors. Or if you're looking within a specific area, you can do, for example, #doctors in Houston or #dermatologist in Houston. This is a great tool if you're looking for local businesses. Once you have found an account that is a possible ideal client for you, you have just opened up a can of worms, a whole new world. You can go to this little guy right here, and I'll add in the screen here. And once you click on it, you will be able to see more accounts that matches this one. Well, you have found that account. Now what do you do? This leads me to the second point, also within Instagram. The way you approach the cold leads. Yes, they are cold. They don't know you. They have never heard of you. You don't know how many times I have heard from clients, oh my gosh, the way you approached me was one of the reasons why I decided to give you a chance to try your service out. Users on Instagram receive tons of messages basically saying, I love your page. I want to help you grow and reach 10K followers or something like that. But that is just a lazy approach, honestly. Yes, we want to close deals, but to do that with a cold lead, you need to first build relationships. How? By adding value. The approach can never be an aggressive one. You have to create a relationship with this person. You never have to sell anything, but add value to others. Give them a tip, provide them with a useful information, compliment their stuff. I mean, this is social media. It's about being social. Not only one day, but actually start following them, following their content. Do you want to be in a relationship right off the bat when you meet someone in a dating app? Sorry for those that do not use dating apps or have never used one before. Actually, I'm not sorry. Lucky for you. Well, you're not missing out anything. Let's go back to the main point. You need to be able to be interested in the business. Get to know them. What are their difficulties, their goals? But also, don't just ask up front, because it's also the same thing with dating, right? People are not going to put their walls down to strangers. They don't know you. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. Instagram is a longer process, a colder one. People receive messages every day. So how can you stand out? How can you be different from the crowd? The third point is another platform that I use when prospecting. It is called Upwork. Within this tool, you will register with your email, create a profile where you should add your portfolio, previous experience. You can even ask other people to put reviews in there. Then you will be looking for job opportunities. One of the biggest mistakes I see on Upwork is how people use filters to look for the jobs. Come and I'll show you how to do it properly. All right, so here we are in the Upwork website. You have logged in and you are going to click on Find Work, okay? Find Work. This screen is going to pop up, and here there is this search box, and let's say you are looking for social media management jobs. You're gonna click on search. And again, here you can also be more specific, right? So for example, you can put health, social media management, or you can put restaurant, social media management, some keywords like that will help you also niche down the jobs that you're going to find. Here we have some options. I like to turn this off as we work from anywhere in the world, so we don't necessarily need to put US only. So turn it off. You're going to see how much this job increased, right? I think it was about 1,000 before, and now it's 14,000. But then this is the most important part. There are the filters here. And what we're going to do is start utilizing this for your benefit. There's a lot of people here on Upwork that is going to be looking for cheap social media managers. Again, you are also competing with people that are from all over the world. So there is going to be people from India, Philippines, and some other parts of Asia that they are going to have cheaper rates. So that's where the filters comes in. First is the experience level. I always leave this a little bit more open. There's more flexibility here. You can, if you are starting out, just put entry level or intermediate, and that will help you get people that are not necessarily looking for tons of years of experience. So here you can have the option to leave it blank or select. Let's leave it like this for now. Then there's the job type, and this is the important part. You are going to need to put a minimum hourly. So let's say we are not looking for people that want to pay $10 an hour. So what I would recommend you is to put a minimum of 30, starts with 30, 35, something like that. And again, play with these filters into your reality. But at the same time, I will never recommend you to put $10 as the minimum. So let's put 30. Then we are also going to put fixed price. We do not want anyone less than 100, and 100 to 500. Remember, we talked about this in previous videos. We are not looking for those people as well. So we're going to click on 500, 1K, and 5K. Today, I have the capability to get really big deals as well as projects because I have a team in place. If you do not feel like you can get really big projects, please adapt this to your reality and do not push something that you're not going to deliver to the client, right? So I am going to put these. Then the number of proposals is very important. So we do not want proposals or jobs that have 20 to 50 proposals, because you will be just another application into their pile. So we're going to select these. With Upwork, it's very interesting because the faster that you are in applying to a job, the greater your probability is to speak with these people. So if you can be one of the first ones to apply, like the less than 5, it is the ideal world. Now, these things, can you play with it? Absolutely. You can put the client's location if you're looking for someone in a particular area. However, I personally do not use these other ones. So here from 14,000, we went to about 3,000 jobs found. And now you're going to go into each one and you're going to explore what is the job description, if it fits you, and you're also going to write a cover letter to apply. One of the biggest, it is important for you always to adapt the filters into your reality. If you can't afford a 5K project, don't do it. You won't do anything that goes against your values either. So you need to prioritize, for example, your Sunday. So you're not going to apply for a job that has Sunday as a requirement. The fourth point is 101, and I used a lot of this in the beginning of my career, and you should do it as well, especially if you're starting out and don't have a lot in your portfolio. Start with people around you. Ask your dentist, your hairstylist, the people from the business that you go to, or friends, family, whatever it may be. I spoke with my hairstylist and the lady that used to do my micropigmentation, and they were one of the first people on my portfolio. For 7 days, I gave my all in their profile to build brand awareness, website clicks, everything that the analytics shows. Basically, what I wanted to do is to show that in 7 days, I could reach a certain amount of growth, and what can I do even in more time. By the way, I have an ebook that explains 10 ways to make more money as a social media manager. The link is in the description below if you're interested. If you're listening to me here now and don't have a portfolio, it's very important that you put this point into action. Offer the social media management services for free for 7 days and do your best. After that 7 days is up, you will present the results to the business or to this client, and if they're interested, you will put together a proposal. The people that you know may be the first customers that you may require, and if they don't want the service, at least you have one more case to put in your portfolio. This is how I got my first client, and let me tell you, it was not a $500 client. These are 4 ways to prospect and generate more clients for you. If there is one thing I have learned, is that prospecting cannot stop. It has to be done continuously, and if possible, every single day. Did you like these tips? Let's recap. Number 1 is knowing your niche. Use the right approach without having to sell your service, but always generating value when prospecting on Instagram or to any cold lead. And the third is using Upwork as a tool, but also knowing the filters you need to apply to find the perfect job for you. And lastly, but certainly never least, is the one-on-one technique. If you found the content of this video helpful, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to receive updates of new content every week. And also comment below what are the contents that you would like me to record more on. If you have any doubts, I would love to hear from you. And if you want to accelerate your income as a social media manager, do not forget to get your copy of the 10 ways to earn more money as a social media manager. The link is in the description as well as pinned in the comments. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time.